Hello, YouTubers, and this is Fordian with my first video ever, and my first mock video ever. It's, two things in one today. So, I thought, if it's gonna be my first video, why not put up my first real character that I really liked? In this case, my Self-MOC, being Toa Fordian, the Toa of Sonics. The thing is, I really like the element of Sonics because, well, I'm really musically inclined. In fact, I also brought down my stuff to play my trumpet, which I love to do. So I figured sound, music, sound, Sonics, it works. And, well, let me just go in depth with this mock. I'm sorry, I'm using my iPad, so I don't really get good angles here. So, starting off, we have the Toa, of course. This is really hard. I'm sorry, guys. So, the Toa itself comprises many different styles of building. One being the simple style of the Nika torso, and another an arm, like a forearm or upper arm design. An upper arm design that I kind of created by myself, along with some other different tactics I picked up from different people on mock pages and whatnot. So, first things first, how about the mask? So, to start, I decided on the color of blue eyes, even though the color of the eyes of Sonic's Toa was supposed to be orange, and the reason they're blue is because, well, my eyes are blue, and it's gotta be my Self-MOC, right? Right? So, anyway, I decided for the mask to pick the Kanohi Road, which is the Mask of Truth. Because I am a man of the truth, I like nothing but the truth, and this sees through all deception. So, liars, I will hunt thee down. Next up is his primary weapon of the Sonic Bow. So it shoots out sound waves, so that it's like, it forms a sound wave and then shoots out, as opposed to just a single shot from the center. And I got the idea from a deviant artist called Crunchbite Nuva. You should go check him out. He has a drawing of a bow concept, and one of the concept drawings showed a sound, or like a wavelength coming out from the bow. So I thought that'd be really cool to put into a mock. And here's the product. Before this, I had the Liwa Nuva katanas as the blades, but then I switched to these because it suited the overall style and feel. Plus, it was, I went all Bionicle-like and went all Titan, so it's like his switch axe. Yeah. It can also split to do another function, which I will show you sometime later. So, Toa Fordian's second weapon of choice is the Sonic Cleaver, which he has his hand now. He doesn't really like it because it's so small, but it packs a punch in that when he uses it, it could actually fire sound waves. But they're not as powerful as if he were to shoot them from his bow. So, I actually ended up making this just because I had the parts for it, and I got the Frost Beast set, and it came with this piece, this really nice piece, and I wanted to use it in a mock that wasn't Hero Factory related. So yeah, one thing you should know about me, I make Hero Factory and Bionicle mocks, but I really like Bionicle more than Hero Factory. Bionicle for the win. Hero Factory go suck it. So, yeah, you're getting to know a little bit more about me with each passing day. So, yeah, that's his Sonic Cleaver, and next I will show you another weapon of his. So his next weapon that he likes to use is a pistol that was given to him by Toa Copique, which is another MOC that I'll be showing you at a later date. So it's mono off a pistol that Copique has, but it's modified to the point where he can actually shoot different bolts. And allow me to show you. So the pistol's really nothing special, it's just a whole bunch of stuff just kind of like layered down together. It's powered by this crystal, which is what the blasts come from the pistol. And basically this is just a raw energy pistol. So now that all the weapons are out of the way, let's get to the MOC itself. So, along with this custom design that I decided to make for the arms, I decided to include more friction on the arms, that way you can have more movement, and with the larger parts that are going to be attached to it, because of the weapons being much bigger, I wanted to have a lot of friction. So I went ahead and used the new, well, not really new, but the Hero Factory versions of the bionicle hands. They're not really the hands, but you know what I mean. I also decided to include these Tohatu forks because I decided they'd be good weapons, really. They're not weapons he would use in his hands, but they're rather tuning forks, so that he can center on sonic energy, and therefore the sound aspect coming back from the beginning of the video, which I find a really interesting idea. The crystal armor here coincides with the eye color, like that, here. And mask. It's a pretty cool mask. Nobody really admires it, but I do. So, here we have the legs. I decided to use the Skrull armor here, and the Inika feet from, I think, Huki Inika, I think, for the feet. I decided to put a black pin here, so that it kind of doesn't clash with the color scheme, and, like, if I use the blue one, it would clash with the color scheme, and to lock the foot into place, as it always comes out. Here on the legs, I'm really sorry about this whole, like, clashing color scheme, but we got brown here and white here, and it's just because over the years I've used a lot of these, and they just broke, and it's really a shame. I would really love to find the either light gray ones that aren't broken or anything. It's a shame. So here we have this little translucent blue thing. You might be wondering, what is it? Well, it's actually his Toa stone that he received when he was Matoran and became a Toa. Why does he still have it? Well, we don't really know. Even I don't know. I might make it up as I go. This little pin here is for the pistol that I showed you. Now these, haha, these are cool. These are the oh shoot, his arm came off. That's kind of a downer with the arms. I'll show you them. So, here we have his gauntlet, which he has on both of his arms. And what they do is they have sonic vibrators in them. So when he goes to take a punch, or make a punch actually, it will vibrate his entire fist and arm so that it's even more powerful than he makes it. So he could actually just down a Paraka in one punch. It's kind of ridiculous. It's ridiculously overpowered. but I like it because it's my Self-MOC. So here's Fordian in a straight pose with the broken bow on his back, which is just a storage feature that I liked. It's, yeah, I've had it since, like, the inception of this guy. So, and there's the pistol, once again there, with the toaster. So, here's the history of this MOC. He was a Matoran in that, I think it was Dekoro village that Krakua was from. And he was great friends with Krakua until he became a Toa, and he was banished because, you know, they don't accept Toa because they're too loud. If you know your Bionicle stuff. So, here we have his Toa form. And he was banished from the village before Pterodax took over. So when Pterodax took over, he found out that his village had been attacked by a squad of Rakshi. And when he found the Turaga of the village dead, he vowed to take revenge. So he killed the horde of Rakshi. Yes, he killed them. Toa aren't supposed to do that, but he did. And upon killing them, he found Trinuma, one of the Order of Mananui agents, and he was taken into the Order of Mananui as a secret operative. When he escaped to Cirrus Magna, he went on some errands with the Order, as well as went on his own way and found New Adaro being inhabited by Agori and Matoran and the like. And he eventually grew to bond with the Toa there, including the Toa of Water, Jasa, who I will also show you in another MOC review, who they are close partners, maybe in that way, who knows, but, you know, Bionicles can't love. So he just goes on adventures and whatnot, along with his sister, Valia, from the same sort of Toa team. He calls her sister because, hey, it's based on my sister. It's my sister's Self-MOC that I made for her, which I will also show you. I know, I'm making so many plans in this video, it's outrageous. So he continues to travel Cirrus Magna to this day, and is still my Self-MOC forever and evermore. And upcoming on December 18th, it will be exactly 1 year since I made this MOC. And I think then I might just make a slideshow of how many revamps I put him through. He used to actually be brown and silver, and he was still a Toa of Sonics. But he used to be brown because the Order disguised him, because the Rakshi and all of Pterodax's forces were still hunting him down as he was a Sonic's Toa. And they were hunting on all the Toa of Sonics. So yeah, he still continues to travel around Cirrus Magna, going on adventures through portals and on the planet, and discovering new things about the planet, and all kinds of stuff will happen. And I can't wait to tell you more. This is Fordian L, and I will come back to you with more MOC reviews. Bye! Oh, and a little side note, I'm sorry about the shaky cam and the bad video quality. I'm using my iPad for this video, if you didn't catch it earlier on in the video. And I don't really have a tripod for my camera, so I'm kind of stuck using YouTube Capture for the rest of my MOC videos until I get a tripod or I get to use my camera for anything. I don't really know if I'm going to make any stop motions. I might just make, like, I just make text pictures. Like, I might take pictures of scenes that are significant to my story and just make them into videos. I really don't have the resources to really make stop-motion videos, especially with how much time I have. I'm a senior in high school this year, and I'm applying to colleges and whatnot, and I wanted to get all my MOCs out there into the world, and to see if anybody really liked them, and wanted to compliment me, or give me criticism on how I can make them better, or tell them how they might just be awful. Who knows? They might be. I don't know. Well, I actually will see you later with another MOC review coming up sometime later. Bye.